I have no idea who this is.
Gotcha.
So this will be interesting.
So this will be our Sneako.
She don't even know who Andrew Tate is.
Okay.
That's a noble pursuit. How old do you want to be when you start doing that?
What are you, like pushing 40?
High quality
wow. You can't get the premium? That used to be me. That used to be me. That used to be me. I'm not going to lie.
Can we turn the volume up a little bit? Yeah. On the TV?
35. And if you guess the number correctly, I'll tell you.
2 kids?
2. You think I'm some
5 kids?
5? You think I'm some
10?
Closer.
12?
Around there.
Okay, you have kids. Damn, I didn't know that.
Why wouldn't I?
Did they all have different baby mothers?
I mean, not all different, but there's been a few ovens to bake the bread.
You said he got 4 kids?
Now, put these on point.
How do you know how many kids he has, bro? How do you know? Akidam, how you know he got 4 kids, not 10? LOL. I think Tate was I think he was trolling too. Do y'all actually believe him? Listen. Andrew Tate is honestly very, very smart with how he handles himself, but he's not. If he got 4 kids, he's not around his 4 kids all the time. Unless maybe they are. I don't know, but I doubt it.
We can fast forward through this. So this is the first time I've heard Tate acknowledge that he's got kids. Okay, he just said he had how many kids in this video since you did a reaction video? Closer to 10?
Double digits.
Right?
Yeah, I'm not sure how true that is, but.
Either do I, because he told me point blank how many kids he had, and the number was more than 3 and less than 5. You can do math. So, but with
more than 3. So he literally just said exactly how many kids Andrew Tate has. Damn, bro. Well, actually, I don't know if he's supposed to say shit like that. I don't know. Maybe that was supposed to be kept behind closed doors or some shit. But he literally, why didn't he just say the number? Why did he say, less than 5, more than 3? What the fuck? He said 11, but I don't know. The host revealed secret info about his kids. Whoa. All right, let's keep watching. Jesus.
Different moms. But he's acknowledging the fact that he has kids out there. So the top G has kids, per his words. Okay, so when I said at some point you're going to have kids, at some point I'm going to have kids, I don't have kids yet. What's your thoughts on that? The fact that he's coming, this is the first time I heard him say he has kids.
Oh, well, I knew that. I thought it was secret information, so I guess we could talk about it now. But
woo! Damn, secret information. Yo, my thing is that I would assume that Andrew Tate, if he was a father, I would assume that he just has more like fatherly advice to give from like a father's perspective. Maybe that's why he's so good at speaking to the current media. Maybe that's why he's good at speaking to people our age. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's older.
Do you understand? That's exactly what I'm saying. Is he told me that exact number in confidence. I met one of his wives. It's actually a hilarious story. I'm sitting there in Madrid. Okay, I'm sitting there with Pat and our production team. We're sitting there, and we're just having a conversation. We're doing the
shout out to the high caliber man.
And I look across. We're at the Four Seasons in Madrid, sick hotel, and I'm looking across just like this. How I see Natalia right there. I see a gorgeous brunette girl, gorgeous, and I'm looking. How you doing? I look and I go and I'm like, huh. And this is how my mind works. That's an attractive woman. What the hell is she doing there by herself? Definitely probably not by herself. She's probably not paying for a room. Probably with the dude. Let me go look for the dude. Boom. I look this way. There's Tate walking towards her. I go, oh shit, there's Tate. Pat, hey, there's Tate. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, what's up, Tate? How are you? We do the whole interaction there. He says, hey, do you guys want to grab dinner tonight? We're like, well, yeah, maybe we'll think about it. Actually, turned out we said, probably not best to do dinner. We're going to do a whole conversation tomorrow. Why, talk about everything we're going to talk about tomorrow. The point is, he introduced the girl as his wife. At that point in the interview, we didn't.
Yo, W, bro. You see, yo. Of course, Andrew Tate got us. Yo, he got wifeys, bro. Come on now. We all know this shit. There's a lot of shit we don't know, all right? We're going to find out in time. And this is kind of how we're finding out about it. This is a little bit of this red pill drama, bro. It's kind of cringe. Let's see. Andrew wasn't happy with Fresh and Fit pod talked about it. Damn, I think I did hear them. They slightly kind of mentioned it. They didn't really say nothing crazy. Bruh, that's a brunt. Giving that info out about his kids is a little sus. This host is a little weird, and revealing Tate's secret info was very unprofessional. Listen, I'm not going to say he's that much sus. You guys are calling him cringe a lot, but what I am going to say is Andrew Tate himself talked about it on the Aiden Ross live stream. If he brings it up at that point, it's already out there. It's in the manosphere. It's in the metaverse. All right. He put that info out there. So, people are going to comment it, bro. And that's why we're all even in here in the chat having a discussion about it.
Put it on camera. He said, by the way, I have 4 kids. I forgot if it was 2 or 3 different women, but like, that's not something I kind of put out there, whatever. I said, cool. We've never talked about this. Pat nor I.
Damn, bro. I mean, he really giving a lot of information, bro. He said he got 2-3 different kinds of girls, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, listen, it's really hard. Even as Andrew Tate, it's so hard to find a particular woman that's willing to put up with this kind of lifestyle, man. It's hard. It's hard. He has to mold her into his lifestyle. So he's probably been with these girls for years, bro. Years. It's not easy. It's not easy to have this kind of lifestyle. And what's funny is me and shout out to the high caliber man down in the chat right now. We did a whole interview. Austin, we talked about this, right? How polygamy is pushed in the red pill space. It's not easy. It's not easy for that shit to be pushed. You have to earn it. We just had a whole conversation about this. Let me see. Secrets. I see. Didn't he not directly say he has kids? Yeah, he has kids. Joseph Charles, but Tate was trolling in Aiden Ross live. Yeah, he was trolling him, but he still mentioned it. He still said he had kids. He also mentioned about not wanting any information about his fam out in public. Yeah, bro. And I guess that's why it's good that he said maybe 2, 3. Well, I mean, I wish he didn't go that deep into it, bro. If Andrew Tate publicly says he doesn't want that information leaked out there, the host Nick, bro, you should have been a lot more careful with your words. Let's be honest. Any secret that Tate has will and probably will stay a secret. He's a top G. Facts. That's why I find it interesting that some of these people who've gotten close to Andrew and telling some of his secrets. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how close they are. I don't know how close they are. But Nick says he's very close to people in this particular space. So what I'm learning from this, what we should all learn from this is, if a guy says, I don't want this information out there, even if he openly speaks about it, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it unless you've cleared it with him. Do not mention it.
But now he's talking about it right now. You just said the exact same thing. You've never heard him talk about this, right?
No.
So why now? Why would he reveal that to Aiden Ross of all people?
I think Sneako doesn't want to talk about it.
To add some family values to a man that's living in LA, a place full of degeneracy and porn stars, and he's there with clout chasers and drug dealers and a bunch of degenerate behavior. So he's trying to show that family is very important.
Gotcha.
Family values for a guy who has multiple baby mothers. He's just contributing to the fatherless children epidemic in America.
Well, he's a father to all of them.
Yeah, but when you have children with more than one woman, there's no way that you can be an equally good father to all of them at one time. It's physically impossible.
You're supposed to be.
What do you mean, bro? No, it's actually not physically impossible to be, a man of his caliber, all right, that's traveling a lot, that has many different moves to make, all right? You can FaceTime your kids. You can FaceTime your kids. You can teach them lessons for your kids. You can connect with your kids through FaceTime. And then when you make the time to go see them in physical person, all right, you make every moment count. You make it about them. I'm sure Andrew Tate has his own way about which he wants to father, about how he wants to father his kids. He's talked about it. He's talked about it a lot. He's talked about how his father wasn't around often, but he loves his father. He admires his father. He's inspired by his father every single day. He has a tremendous amount of respect for his father, even though his father was there like once a week, maybe 2 times a week is what he mentioned. But every moment that his father was with his kids, he made every moment count, every moment a lesson. All right. Most guys, most fathers go and they're with their kids. What are they doing with their kids? They're just like sitting around watching TV, not doing anything, complaining, getting frustrated. Like they're not. What are they teaching their kids? I would assume as a father, every day you're trying to do, and I know this may be exhausting. I know this is hard, but being a father is not easy. All right. Being a father, you have to be able to teach your kid a lesson every single day. That's the whole point of being a parent. All right? You have to set up your own curriculum plan or be perspicacious enough to look around you and say, yo, what can my kid learn today? Let him open up. Talk to him like a man. Let me see. Alex the Gamer. Yo, shout out to you. Thank you for the dono. Bro, host was horrible. Sneako was chill. I'm not going to lie. At the beginning, I think the host is just trying to get used to the space, and he's trying to get used to asking questions. He's kind of tripping himself up. I had the same problem. Not getting my questions clear through, all right? Sometimes you have too much pre-context before you ask the actual question, and it trips people up. Also, Sneako was a little bit defensive in this interview because I'm sure he's been getting hit piece after hit piece after hit piece. You know, people always calling him a misogynist, always trying to expose him in the manosphere, always trying to tell him he's wrong. So, you know, he's coming up with a little bit of defensive energy, and I understand that. W Dono Skip. Bro, I told you this girl was triggered. Bro, you really skipped my dono. Nah, bro, I didn't skip it. What do you mean? Does it not pop up? It should pop up, bro. Hold up. Give me a sec. That shit sucks, bro. Hold up. Fuck. Wrong shit. Yo, shout out to Alex the Gamer. Alex the Gamer, all right? I don't know how to get your fucking... Damn, bro. I hate this shit. I hate when I don't got this shit right. I really fuck with the donos. Don't get me wrong. All right. I think I got it working. All right. Well, anyways, let's get back to the video. Let's jump back into the video.
Equally good father to all of them.
But there's no time in the world to be with all these different women and to create a full household with more than one baby mama, so to speak.
I think the main role of a father is to be the provider and a good masculine figure. I don't think you need to be around and as present as much as the mother, especially in the early years. As long as you're there and you are inspiring and you're being a good masculine presence, that's mostly what a child needs.
I agree, but it becomes much harder when you have more than one mother of your children to be there for all those kids is all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I think
unless they live together, but I think
that's probably highly unlikely.
Well,
no, in the Middle East it's very different, especially in Islamic culture. It's more common for those families to be more
Well, we're
involved.
talking about America, LA.
Well, Andrew lives in Dubai. It's different, but he's trying to instill his family values. Ada doesn't have to emulate that completely, but that's the life he chose.
Here's the timestamps. Okay. Here's what I will say about this. By the way, I agree with 99% of what Tate has to say. So, like, I'm not coming at the king. That's my guy. Text him today, whatever. We just established the three roles.
Okay, so he texted him. So he didn't just expose Andrew Tate's stuff out there, bro. I'm pretty sure they've had this conversation. I think he knows exactly what he's doing. Tyreek McLaughlin says, Tate's not a second mother. Quality of time over quantity of time. Exactly. And that's the thing that Sneako's trying to say right there. And what she's not understanding.
Of a man. Be a protector, be a provider, and to be present. So whether he's present or not, I have no freaking clue. But that is an important thing. I will say this. His father wasn't around a lot. His father was a grandmaster chess player, right? His father was constantly on the road. It helped him shape to become the man he is today. The father would come home, stay there for a little bit, have some drama with the mom, back on the road playing chess. So there's a blueprint for why he's operating like this. I'm not saying that's right or that's wrong, but that's the reason that he's doing this. You're familiar with the relationship with his father or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so you still understand what I'm saying? Okay. By the way, when you have kids, you don't think you'll be around that often?
I'll be there, of course.
Okay.
I want to be a very big presence in their lives.
Okay. Good.
But you just said they don't need to be present that often.
Not as much as the mother. I think especially in the early years from the ages 0 to 10, it's mostly the nurturing and being at home. But
2 minutes.
The dad should be around providing and being a masculine presence, showing up, but it doesn't need to be around as much as the mother, I think, in the early years.
Exactly. The man has to, again, prioritize quality of time over quantity of time, all right? The mother has to prioritize quantity of time over quality of time because she's not the one leading the household, all right? When the father's not there, then she becomes leader, all right? Because she's got to do what? Protect and take care of her kids. Why do you think there's so many different sitcoms? You see, your favorite couple have a kid, or even in real life, somebody you know has a kid, and then as soon as it comes time to essentially, go out on a date or do some other thing that separated from the kid, the mother always has the hardest time separating herself from the kid because she prioritizes quality of time. The man prioritizes quality of time. Sorry, she prioritizes quantity of time. The man prioritizes quality of time. All right? That's a good way. That's a good dynamic.
And by the way, I don't disagree with that. I mean, for sure, the mother needs to be there. From a biological standpoint, she's probably doing some breastfeeding. You know, if you want to kind of get like caveman times with it, hunter-gatherer society. The man is out there killing woolly mammoths out there, doing what he's got to do. The mother's back in the cave with the babies. I think that's very traditional. I think that's just human evolution. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think a part of the problem with today's society is the men are becoming the women are becoming the men. I think that's what Sneako sort of stands for, is that can we kind of get back to traditional roles? Do you not?
Yeah. That's
Okay, so I think Tate just sort of embodies that. Let's go to the next thing. So you talked about family values. Tate has come out and basically said he has converted to Islam. Right?
All right, I'm not gonna talk about Andrew Tate's conversion, bro. I'm not gonna lie. There's too many videos on his conversion. I don't really want to cover that right now. I'd rather get into a whole video separately about his conversion. And honestly, I want to bring on somebody that's fully devoted to Islam and have a conversation with them and see their perspective and their opinion. That way, I'm not just assuming shit. All right, because I definitely don't want to insult or offend that community, bro. All right, we've already seen what happened to True Jordy. Yo, shout out to Alec the Gamer again. Thank you so much. Bro, sorry, didn't know you're new. Welcome to YouTube. By the way, I'm a huge Sneako fan. I want you to react to how people view you by Sneako on YouTube. Thank you for the dono. I'm absolutely going to react to that. All right, we're gonna do that right after this video. Don't worry. Thank you for the dono. Appreciate you, bro.
Let's play this clip. It starts at the 2-minute mark.
But if you're going to take 9 months and mess about, then I need 20. So, I have no choice but to have 4 wives as Allah intended. That's why God told us men to have 4 wives, because they knew we needed large families and that women are slow. Allah understands. God understands. His word is golden for a reason. Do you have 4 wives yet?
Nah, I got none.
I have none.
All right, hold on. Let's skip. Let's see. Andrew Tate on what women want in men. Let's see if this girl agrees with this real quick.
Right here, about 11:11 to 11:30, about what women really want in a man. Let's talk about that.
They're like, finally, you're not a bitch.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Sneako looks so uncomfortable in this entire interview, bro. He just I don't know what happened beforehand, but this dude looks a little uncomfortable.
A real man. Women come up to me and they adore me. They literally fucking offer me their hand in marriage. You're a real man. You understand to protect and provide. You're so brave. You say what you're supposed to say. You're exactly like my father was. You're not a coward. Women throw themselves at me for telling the truth. Women have always loved a man of substance and standard and an alpha male. Women are desperate to be seen with me at every single party.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts on Tate? You said you didn't really know him before this?
No, I mean, I have only heard bad things about him, but I do agree with that. I think women want a man who's courageous and, can protect and provide, like we were talking about earlier. So I agree with that 100%.
So I think that's so funny. I think that's...
All right, cool. So she agrees with it. There's no debate there. There's no controversy there. I don't know what the rest of this 2-hour thing is, but I think we can I think we've gained a lot of knowledge from that. All right, pretty much. All right. What did we really learn from that conversation? All right, we sat here and we learned that essentially men and women are different. All right, things we've already discussed at length. All right, in order to be polygamous, you need to be able to earn that responsibility. All right, even women as successful, even though they're lawyers and all this, even though they're supposed to think critically and they're supposed to separate themselves from their feelings, they have trouble understanding and grasping these things, even though they know the truth. All right. They just can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. All right, that's one of the things I took from that. Another thing is pretty much, the thing with Andrew Tate's children, right? If a man openly speaks about how he doesn't want that out in public, don't put that on in public, even if he speaks about it. All right, unless you have a conversation with him behind closed doors and it's cool, which I'm assuming Nick has. So beyond that, everything's great.